We still have our standards violation in place and we've run our batch standards check. So what we need to do now is we need to start viewing the standards check that we've done. Now again, I've got the batch standards checker running in the background, so I'm going to do Alt and Tab on the keyboard, and there's the standards checker there. Now as you can see, we've got drawings, we've got our standards plugged in there, our DWS, our plugins are in, we can add notes, we can look at progress. Now you'll notice here, now that we've done one batch standards check, you can see that we have checking started, 7 problems found, checking completed. But what I can do now from the batch standards checker is I can click here on View Report. This will go back into Internet Explorer like it did previously, and what I'm going to do as well is just make sure that I can allow the blocked content on my Internet Explorer there. So it'll ask me, are you sure you want to run this to run active content? Yes, that's fine. It just enables all the hyperlinks in the report. So as you can see there, at the moment I'm running with an overview. I can also look at plugins. So if I click on plugins there, it tells me the plugins for all the drawings that were checked. So we've got dimension styles, layers, line types and text styles. If I go to standards, it tells me which standard is being used, and there's all the standard styles here. So I've got dimension styles. If I scroll down, lots of information there. And this report allows you to work very, very accurately with your standards. Now, obviously, I'm scrolling miles and miles and miles here on an Internet Explorer page. I'll just scroll down to the bottom using the slider here. The good thing is, with Autodesk, they give you a nice little hyperlink at the bottom. Click on top, takes you straight back to the top again. Now, what I can do here is look at problems. It tells me no active problems were encountered in this drawing. If I look at ignored problems, though, there's the layers that I ignored, the 7 layers I ignored. Now if I do all, it places absolutely everything into the audit report. So you can see there's all my information. There's my drawing that was checked, ignored problems, total. Now you'll see that I've only got 1 drawing in the list, but if I had 50 drawings, I could see every single ignored problem and problem in the drawings. As you can see there, the drawing that was audited, date, who did it, what drawing format, even tells you what DWG format. Very useful. As you can see there's the plugins that I mentioned earlier. There's the standards that are being used. It tells me where the DWS file is. And there's all the items that are checked. So as you can see, you get an HTML report straight out of your batch standards checker. Now the good thing about this is I can read all of this information, but I can also narrow it down by drawing there, you'll notice. There's a tick box. If I untick that, obviously I've got no drawings to look at, but if I tick that one there, I've only got 1 drawing, but I can list all the drawings down here and decide on which drawing I'm actually going to look at standards-wise in the audit report. So as you can see, as soon as you view an audit report, you can see there that it works.